One of the best ways to sell high ticket coaching consistently and to close sales with a yes is to create not just the offer and the messaging, but to do this one thing that comes in 3 different shapes. So let's dive in. Hello, beautiful, and welcome to Christian Moms in Sales. So what is the one thing that we need to do outside of the offer, dialing in the messaging, doing our marketing, pricing and packaging and position? What is that one thing that really supports your clients to say yes to themselves, to raise their hand, ask for the sale, and then sell themselves into the high ticket coaching offer? When you want to simplify your life with high ticket sales and you want to create mastery, natural high ticket sales mastery, without sales scripts, formulas, or borrowing somebody else's strategy, trust becomes the focus. The focal point of the sales relationship is trust. And there are 3 shapes of trust. The third one is the most important for the client to say yes to herself. The second one is the most important to avoid any kind of objection. So you never have to go master objections or learn how to overcome objections, because you stop attracting them with this second shape of trust. The first one is the generic trust. That is the know, like, and trust factor that we all talk about all day, every day in high ticket sales. Your clients need to know you, they need to know you exist, they need to like you, and they need to trust you. That is generic trust, and that is basic. Okay, that's implicit in your messaging, your marketing, and you showing up and serving at a deeper level. Let's go into the second trust. The second trust is that you need to trust yourself. Here's the thing. The relationship that you have with yourself is the only thing and the only relationship that you're going to have for the rest of your life. So your integrity and you keeping your word to yourself is what creates trust in you. And that supports you to be in integrity when you're selling high ticket coaching. Because when you make promises to yourself that you don't keep, it overrides confidence in yourself. When you make promises to others that you don't keep, it overrides confidence in yourself. You stop trusting yourself to do the thing, to say the thing. You start asking how to sell, how to create high ticket coaching offers, how to do this, how to do that, because you no longer be in integrity with yourself. And then when you start to say the investment to work with me is $100,000 or $250K or $50,000, your mind says, are you sure you're worthy of doing that when you lie to yourself all the time? Because you're the only one that knows all of the lies that you've ever told in your life, to yourself, to others, to everyone. People know the lies you've told to them. People know the things that you didn't do that you promised to do, but you're the one that knows everything that you promised to do that you haven't done, whether it's drinking more water, walking more, going to bed early, not drinking alcohol, whatever it is, whether it's calling 5 people a day, reaching out on social media to 2 people a day, whatever it is that you haven't done every day consistent like you said you would, you're the only one that knows. And as long as you know the integrity with yourself, as long as you don't keep your word to yourself, you're not going to believe in yourself. There's no high ticket sales strategy. There's no script. There's no $1 million guru, 8-figure coach who's going to support you when you're lying to yourself, because you're the one who has to live with yourself for the rest of your life. So make sure that you do that, because when you don't, the clients are going to not know exactly what the energy is in the conversation or in the messaging, but they're going to know something's off and they're going to object. They're going to think, I don't know, I don't feel good about this, so I might have to go think about it. Or let me, coming back in the new year, or let me talk to my husband, or you know what, I don't have the money or don't have the time. And when they came into the conversation, they knew they wanted to work with you, but that lack of trust in yourself showed up in the conversation, showed up in your messaging, and now they don't trust you. The third kind of trust is really important. And women coaches do not do this in high ticket sales conversations. I don't see it in their messaging. I don't see it in their marketing, and they don't even think about it. Well, this is the most important trust in high ticket sales. It's what supports the client to say yes to herself. Because here's the thing, in high ticket sales, in your messaging, in the sales conversation, wherever, in your offers, you are selling decisions. You are selling decisions. Decisions that high-end coaching clients, your premium coaching clients, need to trust themselves to make. And that decision is going to make them feel good about themselves, feel bad about themselves, feel stupid, feel really secure. It's going to make them feel some kind of way. So all you are selling, apart from the outcome results, is a decision. It's a decision for them to trust themselves, to have the confidence to say yes to themselves, to raise their hand and ask for the sale. Why is this so important, and why does this even matter? Why am I talking about this? It's because when we get into a sales conversation and we're selling high-ticket coaching offers, we assume that because this person has money, or because this person is willing to be resourceful enough to afford the 100K offer, or the 250K offer, or even the 25K or 10K offer, that they are smart and wise, that they have confidence, they believe in themselves, and they're secure. Money is just money, and money just solves money problems. So people with money are just people with money. It doesn't make them smart or wise or anything else except that they have money, they have cash. It doesn't make them wealthy, they just have money because money solves money problems. So when somebody comes to a sales conversation, you have to understand that just like you, they are a person who might have some insecurities, might have some lack of confidence in themselves, and that there's this huge gap that they need to move through to trust themselves. And your job is not to make them buy, it's not to sell them, it's to understand how many of us as clients feel so undeserving of the thing, of the baby, of the marriage that we want, of the body that we want, of being the best parent, of the job that we want. How so many of us, women coaches, feel unworthy of charging $100,000 for our coaching offers. $100,000 or 50K or 250K. So if you're feeling unworthy about that, how do you think your client is feeling in whatever niche you are when she comes to you because she wants to start dating, because she wants to make her marriage better, because she wants to get through the divorce and make it feel like cashmere on her nervous system, because she wants to be a better parent, because she wants to lose the 100 pounds? That same feeling that you get when I say it's time to probably think about raising your prices and make 100K the baseline. That feeling you get in your tummy is what your client gets when they come to you. And until you trust yourself to say yes to yourself and feel good about paying $100,000 for that outcome or result, your client doesn't feel good about paying or investing in your offer either. So you have to understand where she is in her emotions, where she is in her confidence in herself. And we skip over this because we're like, oh, I just want them to say yes. No, we need to support them to trust themselves to make a better decision than they ever thought was possible for themselves. And this is the line of demarcation between fake high ticket sales and closing real high ticket sales for premium coaching clients. This is what makes you a great sales leader, a self-led coach that supports your client to trust herself, that supports you, and you support yourself to trust you. And you create that trust factor that allows your client to say, where have you been all my life? Now, how do you support a client to trust herself? How do you support her to say yes to herself? It's the genius way of selling high ticket coaching, and that is through your offer and your messaging. There are tons of videos on this channel about messaging, about your offers. And if you don't have a high ticket coaching offer, go to highticketwomencoaches.com or to momsinsales.com and download the free high ticket coaching offer playbook so you can have the offer to master high ticket sales. Let me know how this third trust factor lands for you and how you're going to use it to shape your business and close more high ticket sales and engage and enroll more of your favorite high-end coaching clients.